Hello. Pull up a screen. Hey, Pine. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to have to do the same thing when I get off of here. Finish working. All right, let me cut that down so I can see. Hey, everybody coming in. What's going on, y'all? Oh, and I gotta make Pine an admin too, but I can't. Can I put it right here? No. Okay. So I have to do it when I get near a computer, Pine. I don't have my computer near me. Oh, yeah, you got it? Cool, cool. I'm glad you got it. All right, so y'all know what today is. Today is Monday Motivation. This is where we create our page in our, well, really in our planners. That's the goal, right? To do it in our planners. So y'all know I got to decide which planner I'm going to use. This is a little planner where I just jot some little stuff down. So I know I'm not going to do it in there. I need to get some stuff going. Do y'all remember when we did this one right here? This was the She's Unstoppable, the inspirational. And I think we should find us a page in here today too. And we can decorate that real quick. At some point, I think I did another one in here. All right, where did I put it? Oh, so I didn't finish writing it, but this is one that says, when in doubt, remember your why. And then this right here, yeah, I am forever forgetting what shop things come to. If Joy hops on here, once I come back to that, she'll tell you. It'll pop to me too, but what I did right here is kind of drowning out my own negative noise in my own head. So that's why I did that, so I can remember my why, stop doubting myself. But we'll get back to that. So we are going to do the happy planner. And let's see where some blank pages are. Hey, Ellie. And we are going to do a half sheet. So I don't know if a lot of y'all know I love half sheets. Hey, Planner Mom. Like, love, love, love half sheets. I just haven't been using them a lot. So I picked this up, don't know when, but I knew I didn't have that one. And then I also have a dot grid. So we are going to do, first, let's create our work journal page. And I think I want to do the work journal page on here. Oh, awesome. Yeah, get that attitude in check, girl. Get the attitude in check, and while you're writing, make sure that you reflect on all aspects. Why your attitude manifested, what took you there, what part you played in it, and what you can do to get yourself where you need to be. Hey, Plans and Pens. Oh, I like that name. Oh, I'm glad you need it, Beverly. Okay, so we're going to do our work planner first. Does everybody have their journal, their paper, your pages? It doesn't matter if you're in a TN. Y'all know I don't care what you're in. You can write on a piece of tissue if it's going to get you where you need to be. Hey, there's the back. Okay, so work page first. So this is another little secret that I tell people. Even with my half sheets, I plan on half sheets sometimes, and I keep it right on the front part so that I can see it all throughout the day. That way I don't have to keep flipping in and out of a planner. Sometimes that can be a bit annoying and unproductive. You're taking so much time flipping and trying to get to a page. So that's a little secret if you didn't know that. All right, so we know this is workflow. Let's figure out what colors I'm going to use today. And yeah, y'all, half sheets are so fun to me. I just like little stuff anyway, like small little things I can grab at and get done first. So we got blue, pink. Let's pop another color with that. Y'all know I love yellow, so I think let's pop yellow with that. And let's find a little washi we want to use with this. Is it in here? Good, Got it. Good. Don't like that. Yes. So I don't know if I'm feeling anything in here for right now. Okay, so not so much. Let's move that on over. Let's go in this book that I had to have, and I might have used maybe 5 things out of here. Oh, maybe a little more. Okay, maybe. Oh, I did do a sheet. Let me find out. Okay. So let me not be too hard on myself. Okay, so we're doing work. So let's go ahead and get something down. So I like this. We're going to put that right here. So how's everybody's day going so far? How was your Monday? Let's talk about it. Let's see where we can regroup, revamp before you roll into Tuesday. So let's talk about what needs to be done so that you don't have a repeat of something that you did not like on today. Hey, Trish. And if you know me by now, you know highlighter will be somewhere on the page. As I always tell people, remember your why. And it'll take you a long way. Even on those, you know, trying moments. Okay, cool. So you struggle getting up just a little bit? Cool, Pine. And then you'll be able to relax. Awesome. Yeah, journal moments in the morning, it's really relaxing. I need to get back to it. It helps me before I get my day started. So I don't know why I done been so slack about it. And I for sure can tell a difference when I don't do it. I think I want to write in, even though this is one of my favorite pens, we'll use that in another book. I'm feeling like blue. Now, Diamond, I'm going to need you to catch on up. Per means finding your peace, unplugging, and relaxing. It's the concept for self-care, self-care, self-care. I don't know why I'm trying to peel this off while I'm on camera. Ain't that just foolish? Let me just leave that alone and do that later. All right, so this work week, we are starting, what's today, y'all? The 14th. It goes, well, for me, I'm not a Monday through Friday type of worker. I work all week long. So I'm just going to go ahead and put January 14th. Through the 20th will end my work week. Now, I very well may not work on one particular day, but we're just going to go ahead and put in each day. So there was a sticker that I brought down that I thought I brought down. Wait a minute, where you at? I brought you down here behind that preposition. If my mama watched this and heard me say where you at, she would have said behind that preposition. Okay. So I like her. This sticker is from JD in Brooklyn. So she gonna sit and look cute, even though she got stuff to do. What did you do, Ellie? Okay, so you're fatigued a lot. I know, right? I need to take your wrench back, girl. I need to take it back. You might have to go in timeout. Oh, awesome. How did you like live? I got to go back and check the videos out. Hey, everybody popping in. Make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, the notification bell, all that great stuff. Make sure you speak so I know you're here, so that I know that I can speak to you as well. Okay, so we got that. I want to add a little pop of color. So the whole goal for this sheet, y'all, is to do daily recaps while you're at work. So you can kind of see what's working, what's not, kind of like we do our weekly recap. However, you're just taking small notes. It doesn't have to be a super, super long entry. So if your day was good, you're going to write that it was good. If it was a not so good day, you're going to indicate that it was a not so good day. And then you're going to jot certain things like, tomorrow I'll be on time. Tomorrow I won't overdo it. Whatever you need to do, you want to have a mini journal log. Oh, awesome, Miss Lady Diva. Great. Okay, so that's there. I want a little bit of a border. So I do all my little, for the most part, decorating before I write in the words so I know what kind of space I'm going to be working with. Okay, so I did that. Now, sometimes when I go to meetups, people are like, oh, I don't like these pages. Do you want them? Because I'm a coffee drinker and a couple of my friends are not. So if coffee is on the page, I am always privy to coffee stickers. And it had all of this stuff on there as well. So I want to add a little something on here. So I think what I'm going to do is either put the check it or the to-dos. So if there's something that I need to adjust during, you know what, I'm going to do this. Like if I need to check my attitude for the week. So let's do this, check it. So I'm going to put that right there. And then we're going to put a border around it so it sticks out. And I'm going to put attitude check. Now, this doesn't mean that I have an attitude all the time, but this is just one of those type things like, okay, if I need to adjust my attitude or whatever, I'll put something right there. So we're going to put attitude check. So if you know you're getting out of pocket at work, you know, put a little space on your page. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to do a half sheet, y'all. If a full sheet will work for you, go ahead and do a full sheet. For me, this is just something to take many notes throughout the week. And then in my regular journal is where I'll actually write more. And then we're going to put in the word workflow somewhere on here. And I think I'm going to write it small this week. Matter of fact, I'm going to put work moments. And I need a ruler, and a ruler doesn't want to be near me just because I need it any other day. Oh, and I know where the other one is, but I'm not getting up. So I'm going to just take this little piece of paper, and we're going to hope for the best. So I'm about to turn this upside down, y'all. Ooh, this about to be real interesting. Hold on. Ooh, okay, y'all. If it's crooked, it's just going to have to be crooked. Let's go. Oh, my nerves. All right, so we got us a little line to the side. And now we need to break it down into our days. So I am going to do a little line to separate all of this off up here. And then we're going to break days. So let me see how many lines I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost had, well, this can kind of be 21. So that would be 3 lines each. So we gonna hope this is right, what I'm doing. Math was not my forte. 1, 2, 3. And if it doesn't work, I will make it work another way. So speaking of an attitude check, how was everybody's attitude at work today? 4. So y'all remember yesterday I told you if you're in, this is for a happy planner specifically, if you're in a happy planner and you know how you get to the bottom and you feel like, oh, I can't write and I'm gonna mess something up, you just pop it out. Remember, your pages are removable. Pop it out and then you can pop it back in. And this is for people that like to write inside of their happy planner. You just move it up so you have more space for your hand to rest on the bottom of the book. So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Boom, made it work. All right, so let's see what book we have. That will give us some mini dates. Or I very well may write them. It just depends on what we come up with. Depending on the size of the days. Oh, cool, cool. Thanks, Fee. Are you at your baby's basketball game? Tell him I said do good. All right, so I feel like that's gonna take up a whole lot of space, and I don't even like how they look. Hold on, y'all. Let's wait a minute. Let's wait. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make it roll. Oh, awesome. You was on time. Oh, you had a good day. Celebrate that win. So I am going to use this, y'all, but I'm going to go in and add a couple of little, I'm going to color or something on that. So at this point, when we start doing our journal pages, you should start shopping your stash. I'm pretty sure a lot of you all are getting your packages in the mail because I'm getting mine, so I know you're getting yours. So let's not do this hoarding thing in 2019. We're going to actually use what we have. And we're going to create some dope pages that's going to keep us productive, keep our minds healthy, and all the above. So let's get that started. So what are some shops that y'all bought from? I'll start while I'm waiting for y'all to type in. So I did, of course, I did Fee from Gold Mine and Coco. I did JD in Brooklyn, Also Paper Co., 1407, LCA. Oh, this sounds real bad because I'm still going. LCA, MJ and Hope. Man, I'm missing some, y'all. Like, I'm missing a whole lot, actually. Who else did I buy from? Wait a minute, y'all. Ooh, I'm missing quite a bit. E. Michelle, I've already got stuff from Shea Budgets. I got stuff from E. Michelle. IPR for E. Michelle. My code is Journal, by the way. JD in Brooklyn, my code is Renee20. And so here's what I did this go round this year. So I wanted to be very intentional in what I get because after Wednesday, I won't be able to buy anything else. Who thought of that idea? I won't be able to buy anything else. So I wanted to make sure whatever stickers that I got, I would be able to use functionally, right? So for example, y'all know I do YouTube. So I made sure that I bought YouTube stickers. I'm working on my budget and finances this year. So I was intentional about buying financial stickers. So I wanted to make sure that, yeah, I like buying stuff. I like the hype of buying stuff, but that it actually makes sense to what I'm using and not just everything is just so cute, but not really functional. So that is what I did this go round. But I for sure left out a whole lot. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but we're going to make that work. You mean to tell me all of y'all, all 18 of y'all on here, y'all ain't bought nothing except me and Diamond and Pearl? You're right. Don't be ashamed. I'm already have y'all shop your stash challenges coming next week. And we're going to rotate these colors. Hey, Nikki. Oh, I ain't even add Amazon on there, y'all. That's a whole nother, there's a whole nother story. But I for sure am missing. And see, I need to do Simply Gilded before I go on this break. Oh yeah, I got the jewel box stuff. Matter of fact, I don't know if I did mention it last night. If you weren't on last night, go ahead and join the Jewel Box Facebook group. I'll be doing a journal session on there showing you how to use the items from the self-care box. I'll have to look at Jane's agenda. So my next thing will be now. Oh, I went out of order. Oh, well. My next thing will be compiling a list for April. Because that'll be the next time that I can buy something. Oh, I got something from Quita too. Little Miss Fancy Plan. I got a printable that I need to print out and use. Okay, so y'all see how those little white stickers, you can add a little touch to that. And this is what they look like. So they look really, really plain. So this is from the journaling book. Okay, that's a decent allowance. So that's like $40 a month. That's a reasonable budget per month for stickers. So what I'll be doing is putting about $50 away a month, and then I'll be able to spend $150 when I come back. Okay, so we got that. I don't know what I want in this corner. I want something written right there. Let's see, what can we write? Let's figure out what can we write, because we are tracking what happens at work. We already have work moments. We'll come back and revisit that one. I'm going to just add an extra line to double it up a little bit. And then I might just go through with a highlighter. And then I need to add the dates. Okay, so let me move this out the way for a second, and then I'm going to pop it back in. Because I really don't like writing off out of the planner. All right, so we're going to use this little line as a measuring tool. And then we'll go right there. So setting a budget is super cool. A lot of us don't want to do it because we're just rebellious by nature, especially, you know, planners. We like what we like, and we don't want nobody to tell us what to do with our money. However, finding balance is key in life overall. Okay, so we need a little box right over here too, because I am just going to put the dates right there. Hey, Tanya. Thanks for stopping in. So, oddly enough, I'm enjoying starting this budget journey and this financial health journey. I mean, it is a challenge. I ain't saying it's easy, but I am enjoying it so far. Oh, that should have went down. Oh, meet the line. Okay. Hey, iridescent. Girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on? You been MIA? MIA, MIA. Okay, I need another. I want the dates to stand out. So I'm gonna do one of my trusted colors. Hey, Sherry. Or Shari. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, so I'm not going to fill it in, you know, perfectly, but I just want this to stand out once we put the dates in there. Okay, so if you're just joining, we're creating journal pages for the week. This is our work journal page, and this is specifically for short journal moments about your work day. If you say, well, I don't work right now, if you're looking for a job, you're working. Looking for a job is a full-time job. Been there, done that. Hey, KP. Been there, done that. So even if you're looking for a job, you kind of want to write about an overview of the process. So if Monday was overwhelming because you didn't find anything, or Tuesday, I got a lead, you might want to write, I got a lead. I'm feeling, you know, a little more hopeful. Whatever the case is, it's just short overviews. If you are a business owner, today I released a new item. I was a little bit nervous, but the sales went good. Or today was a slower day. I need to figure out how to change some different things. So it's just a quick snapshot of your work week. And a lot of times just getting that out on paper, you won't necessarily take it out on your family and friends and stuff, because a lot of the stress that we have on us, we put on to other people because we're emotional and we don't want to write about it. But sometimes you just need to get it out. So today is the 14th. Oh yeah, y'all, I was naming shops. KP, her shops is Scribbles by KP. I've done 2 orders with her to be exact. So make sure y'all check her store out. So y'all know when y'all see me writing with this pen, my other pen, is it upstairs? And I got this and that. So, and I got some other stuff on the way. I had to make sure I got my second order before I went on my notes pen. So make sure y'all check her out. If y'all can write it in the comments, Scribbles by KP. Y'all know I'm a pen junkie. 1415. Y'all know what? I almost messed up. Ooh, that was gonna be real. Ooh, I was gonna be real upset. Glad I caught that. I told y'all I was forgetting stuff I was ordering. Once I told myself I was going on a no spend for 3 months, I was like, oh, let me get what I can get. Because don't nobody got time. And I'm going to be real intentional about using my stuff. So I'm excited about it. Yes, you got to feel good on these good old Mondays. So Friday, so we're going to shade this in right here. Y'all, I was about to have 18. Ooh, I was going to be real sad. Okay. Okay, so that's what we have right there. Oh, Beverly, when does your no spend stop? Okay, so I know what I'm going to put right here, y'all. I'm going to write what's the 411. But I want to put a border. Let's do the pink because we neglected the pink a little bit. Yeah, that's why I said I have to get what I'm going to get first. And then I'll do the no spend. And truth be told, if I didn't buy anything, even before I started buying anything, I still would have been good, y'all. I got printables on my computer I have not even touched. That's how ridiculous it is. Oh, okay. Beverly, do you follow me on Instagram? Let me know if you follow me on Instagram. Okay. Inbox me your address. You never know. A closed mouth don't get fed. So inbox me your address. All right, so we're going to put what's the 411. All right, so this is our worksheet, and this is what it looked like before we had anything on it. So we had a blank sheet, and then we just made us a cute little sheet where we're going to be able to track how our week went. And then I'm going to go in and put the yellow right there just so it's a little pop of color. Aww. I just like helping people. Now, I do want to find like a money sticker because this is about work. So, I know we got 8,000 books and I got the nerve to be like, I wonder what book has a money sticker. That is ridiculous. I got too many books not to be able to just. All right. None ain't gonna be in that one. Okay. I got a budget book somewhere around here. Okay, so we're just going to not worry about that right now because y'all, I can't find. Why do I not have a money sticker? Who does that? Well, let me just say this. A money sticker, the tiny book. Hold on. We used that yesterday. Now I got two tiny books. I got one that's almost empty and I got one that's full. And I believe this is the one that's almost empty because some of the pages fell out. Yep. So this one, the pages almost fell out of this one. Y'all see why when you have too many books, it don't make no sense. Yeah. I'll be using that no spend starting next month. Okay, so we're just gonna let the money part go for right now. And we will come back to that. I believe, hold on y'all, I'm overzealous. I be like, I know I got something somewhere. I believe this Socialite has one, for sure. Where is this little money sticker? Because it's like a little flag. Told y'all I'm going to find it. All right, so let's use this blue. All right. And I know y'all probably can't see what this little thing doing, but it has a little money symbol on it. And it kind of looks like that. So I think this came out cute. What y'all think? So that's our work one. And of course on the back, you can put notes. So what I'm gonna do on the back, y'all know how we do a recap of the entire week. We're gonna focus on a work recap this week. So when you finish your work journal page, if you have space either at the bottom or on the back, you're just gonna write your recap, okay? So we're gonna make this one pretty simple. Oh yeah, iridescent, you came in late. So this is a journal page specifically for work. So what happens is on the front side, you break it down by days, whatever days you work. I know everybody doesn't work 7 days, but I'm always working on something. So you're just doing a quick snapshot of that day. So for example, Monday I had a productive day. I was able to complete all 4 work sites. My mood was whatever. So you can either put a mood sticker if you wanted to. And I may go in and fill that in so y'all can kind of see what it looks like. And then on the back, we're going to add something new this week where you do an overall recap for work. So not the standard recap that we do for the week. This is specifically for work. So when it's time to go into next week, you kind of have an overview of what I can work on. Yeah, so you make the sheet work however you want to. So this can apply to whatever. It can be work, like you said, volunteering. If you're looking for a job. So even when I used to look for a job, I would write how I felt, the jobs I applied for, Even if companies call me back with some BS, I would write how I felt. Like, girl, how you gonna tell me I ain't qualified and I do everything that you're doing and more? But you know, all of that. So this is gonna be our weekly recap. So yeah, you use it and apply it to your life, however. Now, one of the things I suggest when you're doing a recap, I don't care what subject you're talking about, if it's work, if it's home life, whatever the case may be, the only thing that I suggest that you do is be honest with yourself, okay? So often when we're recapping or we're talking about what we didn't like or what we did like, we're not always honest to how we contributed to the outcome, right? So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, because I don't want anybody to have a rough week or a bad week, but you say, this week was horrible. Why was the week horrible? What did you do to contribute to the week being horrible, right? Because we'll pinpoint everything. I don't like my manager or whatever the case may be, but did you go out of your way to be rude to that manager? Did your manager call you out on something that you actually can improve on? Are you willing to admit that there are things that you can improve on, but because you don't quote unquote like your manager or coworker, you're not performing as best as you could in your job? So all of those things are things that I like to pinpoint. Again, I break it down differently. If you're self-employed, if the week that you set out didn't go like you wanted it to go, were you as diligent as possible? Or were you kind of slack, right? So a lot of times, I'm mad this didn't go, people don't support me and all of that, but do you even support your dreams as much as you want people to support you? Were you working hard when nobody else was looking, right? We're in a social media driven world and we like instant gratification. But when you're working on stuff, you got to put in the same amount of work that you're putting if nobody else is looking. So yeah, that's how those recaps go. They're not always comfortable. Iridescent was just asking what this particular sheet was for. And I was just telling her, and then we were just talking about a weekly recap for work and what to focus on with that. So just giving some suggestions on how to do the weekly recap, similar to our overall recap, but when you're dealing with work, you want to break it down. I'll even take it a step further to individuals that say they want a new job. Before you can go to a new job, and you may very well get the new job, you want to do a journal entry on the job that you're exiting, right? What did you contribute to the company, good or bad? What will you take to the new company that is of value? What will you ditch that is not of value? So were you a gossiper in work? Were you always in the mix of the business going on? Were you a person that did too much for the company and you weren't being compensated, and so you're irritated, but you did that by choice? And so you might work at a job where they say, well, I know so-and-so will do it. She always do it. Did you contribute to your frustration at work? So these are things that you have to kind of focus on when you're shifting and you're looking for elevation. You can't elevate if you got weights on. And weights mean baggage, all of that. Okay, so we got the weekly recap. And then we're going to I'm going to put the word work somewhere up in here. Thank you, Karen. So work. All right, so that's going to be right there. So I have a sticker of I have a sticker somewhere. Oh, I need to order some more of these before I get off of my go on my notes bin, because I like stickers with computers. I don't care who got them. I'm trying to buy stickers with computers. I think they're cute. Okay, so put these back in. And then I'm going to highlight the outside page just to add dimension. This is stuff that you do not have to do, y'all. It doesn't take all of this, but if you feel like decorating your page is going to make you revisit this, then do it. I meant to put this back on my planner because I so don't like writing on a bare table. But we gonna roll with it. And so all I'm doing is making this color scheme match the other side. So anybody got any questions, any concerns? Anything that you might be adding different to your sheet that some of us might be able to benefit from? All right, so we got that. So weekly recap, and then I might put a question up there. Okay, so y'all know I can't talk and write at the same time. So I put, what did I contribute to this work week? Oh, cool. Okay, and then of course we're going to put be honest, right? Sometimes you need to put that in front of you. If you start writing and you find yourself pausing, I say this to y'all quite often, and you find yourself pausing, step away from your journal entry for a second. I don't care if you go color, if you go watch TV, whatever you may do. Whatever you may do at that time, just do that and then come back. Because if you're going to go in it and you're not going to be honest with yourself, there's no point of even doing the journal entry, because it's kind of like, why are you lying to yourself? Because yourself still know that it's not true, even when you go back and read it. So yeah, try not to do that. All right, so we're finished with this one. And we're going to pop this in the work section, which technically, yeah, it's right. Even though I did this layout, no, I didn't do this layout. So I got to go in and fill this in. What happened was when I got the planner, I was in the social light planner, and that layout is garbage. So I was trying to make it work. And I was like, girlfriend, what we're not going to do is act like we have to stay here, because, yeah, I don't. So that's why all of this is blank. So I just have to transfer some information over. And then I kind of fill in my work page and little things that I want to track for work. So that's that. Now we're going to do our Motivational Monday page. But I'm going to switch out of the Happy Planner because I like to show people how to use different things. So they don't feel like my channel is the Happy Planner channel, because it's not. I use several different paper mediums. So of course, but y'all know I like the honeycomb thing. So we're gonna do the honeycomb. Why did that turn? I didn't need that to turn. We're gonna do the honeycomb layout. Let me pull this out of the book. And is this jump band? Yeah, it is. All right, so y'all know the routine. Oh, cool. Okay, so you're in rings and a TN. So perfect. That way you'll be able to see me playing in TNs, rings. Usually with the page, the book that I use on the Journal Jot and Job Instagram page, I typically will, is this upside down? No, I typically will rotate the journals for that page. So like every month or two, I'll change. So I'll be moving into second quarter. When I'm able to buy again, I'm going to get A6 rings. This quarter, I will be in A6 strings on that page. I just haven't set it up yet because I was waiting on the video that I'll be doing on Erica's page, the jewel box, on Friday. So that's why you haven't seen that planner on the regular page. Okay. So we're going to do our Motivational Monday page. If you are new to watching me on Mondays, every Monday we come on here, we chat about our work week. If people started out with a bad Monday, my purpose is to bring you back in at the end of the day to regroup. So when you step into work on Tuesday, you have released that negative energy and you are working on your purpose, your goal, and you working without an attitude. So that's the overall purpose. So what we do is we drop inspirational quotes in the comments. So go ahead and get that started. If you are old to this, y'all know what to do. I'll start decorating my page. And then once one of the quotes that you post speaks to me, then I just write it somewhere on here. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna like some of this washi now. Yeah, I don't know what's up with me and this washi today. I'm just not. We just not. But we gonna make this go. So I like to mix things that look like they don't go together. So you will always see that. Hey, lady. Trust your dopeness. You can do anything. So again, if you're just joining, go ahead and drop your motivational quote that we can all use this week. Once one jumps out at me, I'll use it. Of course, if y'all see one that you like, put it on your page. You just want to make sure that this motivational page is somewhere that you see it every day or every other day. So put it in a planner that you know that you open quite frequently and you'll see it. So of course, this is in my journal section in my B6, but I go to my journal section daily. If you know that you're not going to go to your journal section daily, then no ma'am, don't put it there. Because the goal is, if you are having a rough day, you need to be able to go to this page and do a woo-saw or whatever you need to keep moving. I'm a diamond, dear. You can't break me. I love it. All right, we got 25 of y'all on here. I know some of y'all got something that you're sitting on. There's no bad quote. Nobody will judge you, and your pages won't judge you either. So listen, there is no competition in your journals. Your journal is what yours is going to look like. Things do get better with time, but you have to realize I have been doing this since I was 7 years old and I am 37. So a lot of stuff that I do, I wouldn't even expect y'all to do. And there's a lot of stuff other people in the community do, but they're seasoned at it, right? So journal moments aren't about perfection. It's about getting whatever you need out and just having fun with it. When you start having fun with it, that's when you'll feel, it'll just come natural. Okay, so we got us a little washi down. And I am going to, what is this, like a pink looking color? We are going to, I'm doing this because some stickers are going to lay on top of this. And so remember, whatever you put on your page is what works. And before I do this, I want to find they sure do. Good things come to those that hustle, for sure. All right, so we are going to oh, I like that one too. Love takes less energy than hate. This sticker doesn't want to come off of here. I want you to come off. And so when you're doing creative journaling, you can use whatever mediums you want. And we are looking for motivation. So I am finding stickers that are sticking out. Oh, that's too long to read. I'm looking at a sticker book. I wasn't talking to none of y'all when I said this too long to read. Okay. And I need a date. All right. So give me a January. I like these clear stickers, but sometimes they are like a pain to pull off. All right, so that's January. And we're doing Monday motivation. So now I want to figure out where I want to write Monday motivation, and that has not come to me just yet. Because I know we're going to do something with this, but I want to work on this page, and then I'll pull from this page to do over there. Ooh, I kind of like this, because sometimes I do not do this as much as I should. That's why I bought a gratitude. Oh, why is that TV so loud? I thought I had it down. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go turn it down real quick because I feel like it's loud. So keep dropping those in there for me. Okay. You can do mild liners, or you can do regular. You can do mild liners. You can do popping highlighters. Whatever highlighter you want to use. I'm going to pull in some cardstock somewhere in here. Somewhere in here so I can write with one of my dark pens. Oh, that's cute. I love butterflies too. Yes, crowns are amazing. Y'all, ooh. I wish y'all could talk back so I could see how y'all say it. I say crowns even though it's crayons. Boy, that Georgia be real coming out. So yeah, even in your journals, you can add cardstock. You can add scrapbooking paper. You add whatever you want to come in. Yes, y'all be saying crowns and just be loud and wrong. Okay, so I like coffee, so a coffee cup is going to go somewhere on here. And remember, I told y'all try using your, hold on, y'all, I'm looking for something. Try using some of your sticker books in your journal so you can start using those books up. You know, there's a couple of stickers that just always seem to stay in the journal, like they never go anywhere. So I just started using them in the journal. Yeah, I'm looking for, I know you thought I was talking about crowns, but I really meant crayons. Crayons, girl. Ooh, so I'm gonna model this pen. Thanks for the liking the blue pen. This pen is by KP. Scribbles by KP. Isn't it pretty? And it writes wonderfully. It's a gel pen. All right, so we have this. I'm looking for something that's gonna pop on here. Again, I want to look at this because this is a motivational page, so we want the page to be like, whoo. Okay, so and it writes good. You know how some pens are just pretty, but nah, it writes good. It writes very well. I don't want to use this on here. Okay. So right now, life doesn't want me to be great. So we are going to write Monday motivation. So even though we know this is carrying us through the week, we started on Monday. So we are going to do that. So what I'm going to do is go around and add a little border with one of the pens that writes on dark paper. I need another sheet of black paper because I forgot how this one shows up on black paper. So if you use the pens that write on dark paper, I always keep you another sheet of paper near so you don't mess up whatever you're working on. I always like to keep scrap sheet of paper somewhere where I can do stuff, just so I can kind of see how it's going to show up. And yeah, that ain't doing nothing for me, so we're not going to use that one. This one is, it's okay. It's enough for me to do a border. So I want to do a border around here. So we're doing a border, and I'm going to do a double line border. Now, very well may do a triple line border. It just depends on how this shows up on here. I don't know how I lost, like, some pens. Let me not say lost. They're just in another room, but... I really lost some pens. I'm going to pull a little bit of a blue in here, and that ain't the right blue. I want to pull a little bit of blue from that so that it makes sense a little bit. But none of these pens are like flowing for me. All right, we're going to make this one work. Just a little bit. And sometimes midway between what I thought I was going to do initially, it may change just like it just did. And so I don't know if y'all can really see that on screen. So I'll pop it up just a little bit. So like when you move it, it kind of has like a reflective look to it. And so the quote will go there once I figure out what that quote is. We're going to put January 14th on here. I'm just going to find another sticker with the 14th on there. And until I find the number that I want, I'm going to also put note to self. So again, you're going to have whatever in front of you. And as you're going along, you may find stuff and add it. That's crooked though. That, it is. You'll just add it wherever you want to put it. And like I said, there's no wrong or right way. And that might still be crooked, but we're going to leave that alone right now. And now we are looking for the 14th. And we are going to put one that has a circle. Okay, I can pull this one because I already started those dates. Some of those dates are missing. So we're going to put January 14th on here. And then we're just going to add a little bit of a border around the date. All right, so now I'm going to scroll and look at what y'all had as far as the turning wish into a will. Love takes less energy. Good things come to those who hustle. And I like create your own sunshine for some odd reason. Like that's speaking to me this week. So let's put create your own sunshine. So that's what we're going to put. Well, that's what I'm putting. Remember, if you see something else that you want, you're going to put what's going to speak to you. So how's everybody's pages coming along? And if this is like, I think we've done this for what, maybe 4 weeks now? It might be a little bit longer. Since we've started, have you noticed a shift in your journal moments? Have you started writing a little more? Are you a little more comfortable with your journal moments? How's that going for you? Hey, Tiff. Create your own sunshine. I'm about to be real corny, y'all. And we are going to put the sun rising in my mind. Oh, hope this work out. I saw it in my mind. I saw it. We're going to make it work. Oh, okay. So we got us a little sun coming up. I don't know why the sun coming out of the water, but we're going to act like that's the sky because, yeah, the sun should have been up there, but it's rising. That's what we're going to tell ourselves on this one. And let's see if we got a little the souffle takes forever to dry and show. I'm going to add a little yellow to the sun. And then I'm going to add a couple of little orange pieces on part of the thing. Part of the rays. Girl, you done missed the whole page. We did our work journal page. Now we're doing our Monday motivation page. So you're in time for that. And we're actually almost done. But you know, you can always catch the replay. So I have an orange. Okay, there it goes. But how are you today? How was your Monday? Oh, this orange so disrespectful. These pens cost too much not to want to write now. Hold on, girlfriend. I'm about to do the old school thing and put a... Oh, man, my lighter is... Where is it? Did y'all ever used to put the lighter to the tip to make the ink come out? Oh, this is... Okay, there she go a little bit. I'm like, hold on. I don't even write with you enough to be playing. So, yeah, that's an old school match. Don't go burning anything up. However, when your pens, the ink isn't flowing down, you can take the the lighter, and put it along the lines. I didn't do that. I just put mine at the tip to warm it up a little bit just so it can come out. Now, again, if you're new to journaling and pens and stuff, I do not recommend you try that. You just throw that pen away and you keep moving. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there. Yeah, I had to get that back working. Okay, so we're going to create. So I'm going to create my own sunshine. Note to self, create your own sunshine. I really like that. So now I'm going to just go in. Y'all know I like to add extra little stuff because it makes me happy. And you know that the lighter thing actually worked more with ballpoint pens. But that gel pen was going to write today. I don't care if it's a whole year old. I ain't been using you every day, so you still got to work. Those pens run you like $21 a pack sometimes, so. Yeah, I ain't about that life. I like that. That's a nice quote. Yep, you never know what people are going through. For sure. I don't care how well put together people may appear. Everybody has a story at one point in time. Okay, so this Monday motivation. And we're going to put... I just want that to stand out a little bit more. It ain't standing out right now at all. So when in doubt, pull out the gray highlighter. Never go wrong. Yes, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. All right. So we have that. We don't know what we're going to write right here. So we're not going to force it, right? So if you're doing your sheet and you like, oh, I done came to the end of the road. What else do I do? Don't force it, because you very well may go through the week and decide I want to write something motivational each day or every other day. So you can leave that space. Now, what we're going to do with this side, well, what I'm going to do for me, but if it's something that you like, you can incorporate this too. If I'm telling myself to create my own sunshine, how am I going to create that this week? Because remember, this is my motivation for this week. So I needed to motivate me. So what am I going to do to create this sunshine? So I'm going to need the sunshine in my life this week. So what am I going to do that's going to bring a little bit of sunshine? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write, how am I going to create my own sunshine this week? So when you're looking at quotes and you want them to speak to you, make sure you understand what the quote means in totality. Don't just say it because it sounds good. You kind of want to live it, mean it, and do all of that. So how will I So I have to decide, what do I want to do to create this sunshine? Now, until I know what I'm going to do to create this sunshine, I'm going to go ahead and put my little borders around my honeycombs. I do know one of the things that I will do to create my own sunshine is to avoid negative self-talk. So I'm going to write that in one of these honeycombs. And that works. Okay. And then I want one more color. I'm going to put this little pink in. All right. Take this that way. That's a good one. Say your affirmations. How can you create your own sunshine? Okay, so one of the ways I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna avoid negative thoughts or avoid negative self-talk. I am going to meditate. I'm going to celebrate my small wins. Because sometimes we wait for a super big win and we're like, okay, that's the only time I can celebrate it. But you don't ever really realize that it takes small steps to get to that big win. And you're not even thankful for those small steps. And I'm working on that because I'm one of those, like, I can't see it lining up, but it's actually lining up. And I'm not celebrating those small wins, right? So celebrate my small wins. And it's just by acknowledging it. It's not like I'm going out and buy myself something because I met a small goal. It's just simply saying I'm proud of myself, I'm writing about it, and I'm acknowledging it, right? So celebrate my small wins. And I'm going to do that daily. And that may seem like a lot, but there's a small win in each day. I don't care how small it seems. And you know, we always go back to the one thing, like I got to work on time. And as small as that may seem for some people, that's big for a lot of people, because you don't know if a person is dealing with depression or if a person just really genuinely doesn't like their job, and they might be stumped because they don't know how to take the next move. But one day they might have woke up and the day at work was amazing and they got to work on time. That's celebrating a small win. Okay, so we celebrate those wins. You avoid negative self-talk, meditate. I just want to Read a book. How you create your own sunshine. For me, reading a book, I love it because you can kind of, and it depends on the book you're reading, right? But for me, when I read a book, you're painting that picture in your head. You're kind of away from everyday situations, and it's just calming and relaxing. So I'm going to create my own sunshine by reading a book. And if you didn't realize, subliminally, this quote turned into self-care. Like, it just really kind of ended up being a self-care thing. And so y'all know we always talk about purr, finding your peace, unplugging, relaxing. So you know we're going to already purr. And I don't have her close to me, but we know we're going to purr daily. If you are just joining and you're new and you don't know what purr means to find your peace, unplug, and relax. So you're going to purr daily. And what that means is you're going to find at some point in the day, you might be at work when you find that ounce of peace. It doesn't mean that you're going to you got to wait till you get home. You might be riding in the car and you just get a calmness over you, but you're going to find that peace once out of the day. Then you're going to unplug at some point. Unplugging doesn't necessarily mean that the TV is completely off, but unplugging means that you're going to not worry about tomorrow in reference to work or other situations that you can't change in the now. So you're going to unplug. And then you're going to relax at some point. You got to wind down. Quiet your mind, journal, and find something that's going to take those stress and worries away. So we're going to purr daily. For me, create my own sunshine, I need to be intentional. My word of the year is intentional. I almost write intentional somewhere on my sheet at least 4 or 5 times out of the week, if not 7 on some weeks. So I'm going to be intentional. So I'm going to be intentional in creating my own sunshine. So we have that. Purr daily, avoid negative self-talk, meditate, be intentional, reading a book, celebrate my small wins daily. Another thing I like to do to create like that sunshine, I like burning candles or diffusers and oils like that. So you can put that on there if you wanted to. Right now, I don't feel like I need to put too much more on there because you don't. So if you're using a honeycomb layout, because some people might use a honeycomb layout, don't feel like you have to fill in every single honeycomb. You can leave some blank and you can find stickers to add to it. So what I'm going to do is just kind of shade this out a little bit. And I'll end up finding some stickers to go in these places. Possibly. And maybe not. It's just whatever I feel at that moment. So that's pretty much my layout. And remember, I said I'm more than likely going to go in here and write additional stuff throughout the week. I might even find a sticker doll. I just don't have all my dolls near me right now. So anything can go right there. It doesn't have, and it might end up ending empty. It's just what I want to do at the time. Your whole goal is to write something motivational that's going to make you look at it, reflect on it, and go from there. So let's see if I have any stickers that I want to put on that might be near me right now. And then after that, we're going to go. Y'all know our lives end up getting super long. I be trying to make them short, but I want to make sure that y'all get what you need. I get what I need. And then once we hop off of here, we are where we need to be for tomorrow. So let's see. Yeah, I like this little Wonder Woman. She's cute. This is from Miss Moss. So she's going to go somewhere on here. Just because I like her. So I just put her right there. And like I said, I'm just looking through here to see if there's anything that just jumps out at me. And right now, you know, I'm going to just, you know, put my little unplug on here. And I do have, oh, my whole shoulder just popped. I don't even know if y'all heard that. That was loud. These little bones don't care. So we know that I like to journal, so we're going to journal. And this little thing says journal time. So I'm going to put that right, let's see. I'm going to put that right here. So make sure I get that journal time in. And let me go through these other. I got a couple more on here, and then I think we might be done, y'all. We might be done. How did your pages come out? The honeycomb is just something I like. It's just a preference. Everybody doesn't use them. That's what I want, a coffee cup. Everybody doesn't use them. They're functional, however, like for me. Just speaking on how I like to use them. I can break stuff in categories. And I like to section things off. But you can do this on a plain sheet of paper that's lined. It's whatever you need, whatever's going to work for you. Okay, let's see. I want a coffee cup. Gotta have a coffee cup. Because I do want to go to a coffee shop, but I'm not writing that in. We're going to find a coffee cup to symbolize that. And I know we got that somewhere. Awesome. Exactly. So of course your page is going to be whatever quote works for you, right? So as long as the quote works for you, that is all that matters. Yeah, why can't I find a coffee cup in all 500 of these books? That's why I should have took these books apart, but that just seemed like it was going to be a whole lot. All right, so it looks like that coffee cup will be found off screen. Let's see. No, I didn't. I promise you I didn't lie. I got so many of them. They're just not sitting in my face right now. I don't like how they look. Take that back. Take that get done back. You can create your own sunshine with good vibes, so we can put that down. Check those vibes. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not about to look for this. Even though I'm talking about I'm not about to look for it, as I'm up here looking at a different book. Like, I'm not about to look for this coffee cup. But yeah, we are literally almost done, y'all. This right now is just me being extra, because I want this coffee cup on here. Because my goal is to go to a new coffee shop this week, because it will be in my work route. So, in my investment job route, I should be able to stop. So, I'm excited about that. But, it ain't going on there today. So, this is what we have. This is what we have going on right here. And I just want y'all to make sure that you get that motivation in tonight. Release the stresses of today if you had any. And know that it's okay to feel how you're feeling, but don't hold on to it. Because once you start holding on to it, your girl done found a coffee cup. Once you start holding on to it, it then becomes you. Awesome. Yeah, I have to call mine. I got to look on my insurance and see who takes it for therapy. Therapy is amazing. It is. Oh, I didn't want that to go right there, but it's going to stay there. Okay, so visit a new coffee shop. All right, so that's what we have, y'all. I like how it turned out. It's pretty simple, to the point. So all I'm gonna do now is slide it back in my TN, and that will be that. So again, before we close on out, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, this needs to run back through the laminator for sure. The notification bell. Share the video if you know somebody can benefit from it. I know using a journal can be a bit intimidating, and I've had people in the past say, oh, I don't use no journal, but over time they've adopted it, and I've even gotten inboxes and messages about how much they enjoy it and they wish they started a long time ago. I just believe in our community there are a lot of hurting women, and writing actually helps, therapy helps, life coaches and talking. But if we can start somewhere, at least starting with the journal will be phenomenal. I enjoy bringing these lives to you. You will also start seeing more content pre-recorded. Your girl just got to get her schedule together. So that's why y'all haven't seen anything. I do miss doing the pre-recorded videos as well, because I like the little editing and adding little stuff in there. But you will get some content on that. I want to show you different ways, not only to use journals, but different type of journals. Real quick, before I leave, I will show you some of the things that I use that aren't always structured in reference to a journal. So of course we went through this. This is more of a inspirational journal. There is a video on that. If you scroll through my videos, we did a flip through on a live, and I did a video talking about it. And it's just inspirational. It shows you a quote, you write about it, and you keep it moving. It doesn't make you feel like you got to do a lot, right? I have my goals journal. This is by Gold Mine and Coco, which she is sold out, but I write my goals monthly. It's another, hold on. There was a starting honeycomb layout. Love it, love it. I have to finish my mind mapping. And then each month, I write some goals out. This is also a journaling method, right? So journaling can be so different. So I don't want people to feel like I just have to have a line journal and that's it. I want people to find what's going to work for them so that they can get things out of their mind. I have a grace and gratitude journal. I have not started this. Don't know why I'm fighting it, because I love it, but I just need to start it. I'm fighting with that grace and gratitude. So I need to get in that. We said it at the same time. You mentioned the gratitude. So I actually need to force myself to write in this, because I'm finding that sometimes you experience grace when you're at your roughest points in life, and I want to be cognitive of it while I'm in the moment and not wait to get out of it and try to backtrack and write about it. So that is what I'll do. And then this is my new baby, y'all. It's hand lettering for relaxation, and I'm not going to do a whole flip through, but it teaches you like different things to write. And then you get like these big old pages. So not only will I be learning how to letter, but I can also journal about it inside of it. And it doesn't have to just be, again, a structured journal that most people are used to seeing. So as you rock with my channel, I will be showing y'all different ways you can journal in different mediums and platforms. So that's what I wanted to show y'all. Yeah, this book is amazing. Yeah, so it's hand lettering for relaxation, and it's by Amy Lotta. I will put it in. I got to go back and backtrack and do my links, but I will put the link down there. I am going to do a video on this to show y'all this. I just got to get the time to do the video. So I'll show y'all this and how it's different, but again, how I will incorporate journal moments. So that is that. I look forward to our next live. I think what I'm going to do on one of the lives, not this week, it may be this week. Y'all know I get random on sometimes when I pop on. I want to show you how I journal in a coloring book. So I kind of want to color live. Everybody get a coloring book. It can be from the dollar store. I don't care where you get it from. And we'll color live, and I can show you how you can journal using a coloring book. Something as simple as a dollar coloring book. Now, the coloring book I use won't be $1 because I do the adult coloring books. But I want to show you that you can journal anywhere. But all right, y'all. So it's been real, and I have to actually get back to work. So I got to fill some orders, and then I got to get in the bed. So I enjoyed y'all. Talk to you later.